Your argument is essentially that it's a human, it's a member of our species, it has its own body, but because of where it's residing, you should be able to do whatever you want. So essentially what you're doing is you're treating another human being like your property. Is that right?
No.
Because you're treating this as your property. Well, if I can do whatever I want, this baby's inside of me, it's inconvenient to me, I can dispose of it. I can kill it. Right? I can use this, twist off a limb, pull it out, and that's okay. That act of violence is okay because it's my property.
What I'm saying is that while the baby is inside of your body, actually, essentially that is what I'm saying. While the baby is inside of your body, you have the right to decide what to do with it because it resides in your body, because it is a part of you, because it is not yet its own autonomous thing, because it is directly affecting your life.
What
and
happens when
most
the child
abortions
can survive
occur
outside the womb? I'm asking you, since you made the argument that it's a woman's body because she can do with what she wants, and you said it's her property, if the fetus can survive outside of the womb, is it moral to still abort it?
I think if the fetus can survive outside of the womb, there's no doctor that would abort it. They would obviously, like you said, choose
You've
that
never
option.
met a late-term abortionist then. You can Google late-term abortion tonight, and you can find late-term abortionists who commit abortions. So Dr. Carhart is in Maryland. He goes between Germantown, Maryland, and Omaha, Nebraska. Every single week, he goes back and forth. He operates 2 late-term abortion facilities, and he says you can abort for whatever reason, because it's your right, up until the moment of birth, and he commits late-term abortions every single week. The 2 abortionists in Albuquerque, New Mexico, the abortionists in the Denver Planned Parenthood, they all commit late-term abortions. Women do choose late-term abortion. And it's not for reason of there's a physical risk to the mother. Because if that's the case, you don't go to a dirty abortion facility, you go to the hospital and you have your OB/GYN treat you as 2 patients. When women who are visibly 9 months pregnant, visibly 8 months pregnant go to an abortion facility, they're choosing abortion because they feel like they have to, because it's environment, they're living in poverty, they have something, the child has some fetal abnormality. That's the reason they choose to abort their child. You don't end suffering, though, or potential suffering, by eliminating the sufferer. That's not how it works. Does that make sense?
So like you just said, those women would only choose to have a late-stage abortion because they feel like they have no other option.
No. I've actually met women. I was reading an article today of a woman in Canada who chose a 9-month abortion because she said she wanted to. Her boyfriend broke up with her, and she didn't want to have the baby.
And that's her right to choose.
Her right to choose what?
To not have the baby, her right to bodily autonomy.
So you believe that when
Thank
a
you.
fetus
Thank you
can
for
survive
sharing.
outside the womb, it's okay to still abort it?
I think that that's the female's choice.
You've answered my question. Thank you. Next question?